If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
I'll line up Drake too. Fucking Cole. We can run that shit. Me and Cole actually have.
Which voice do you want Drake to use on the song?
Me and Cole got a body of a 15 track smoker. Me and him back and forth. We worked on this shit in New York. I ain't never told nobody this. Sorry, Cole. Nigga, a smoker. And also, the fall off's gonna be really good. Y'all gonna see.
I can believe that.
I don't think there's anybody out there that does that.
Yes, sir.
I think a lot of people are looking forward
to the next
that.
old buddy.
With all of the shit that occurred.
Yeah.
YouTube salute. So JID, he made a guest appearance on Joe Budden podcast promoting his new album, God Does Like Ugly. If you listen to it, check out my shorts album reaction. Go on a short playlist. I talked about it. It's a dope album, y'all. Fire. You know, I listened to it 3 times already. But he also talked about J.Cole and him have a 15-song collaborative project that is ready to go any moment. It's in the shooter, y'all. It's ready to be released out that chamber. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button. Click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So he said me and Cole got a body of 15 tracks. They're going back and forth. And he said nobody doesn't know about it, but he said I guess Cole didn't want the information out there, but I don't know if that project will ever come out. I want that project to come out. I'm going to talk more about that. But he also talked about the fall off. I guess it's ready to go. And it's going to be really good. And he said everybody's going to see. Because everybody's looking to see what J. Cole is going to do anyway. Remember last year, around March, April, J. Cole dropped a mixtape slash, project. He had that track aimed at Kendrick, 7 minute drill, whatever. He took it all digital streaming platforms and came out with an apology at the Dreamville Festival. Then he came out with a single, like trying to say he was wrong, getting in between the Drake and Kendrick situation. Like he bowed out and everybody looked at him like, huh? Huh? What you doing? But overall, you know, everybody wants to hear the project. You know, is this just a project with him and J. Cole by himself? Or is it some features? We don't know yet. But before I continue with that project and talk about that upcoming project, if it ever comes out this year or next year, um, he also said that J. Cole has done too much for his Dreamville artists to lose sleep over an apology to Kendrick Lamar for a disc. So he was just saying that how J. Cole, the money he got from Universal, I guess for Dreamville, and saying that J. Cole took care of everybody, Bass, him, some of the other artists would never have to work again ever in their life. So he's saying that if people want to keep talking about the apology, that's irrelevant because he's the greatest person, in this industry. He blessed people with so much. He's selfless. And he keeps saying that, that apology don't really mean nothing. That's cool, but what he's done for Dreamville, all the artists over there, and looked out for them and gave him money off his plate is like, are you gonna keep asking the person to do something that's not even him? That like the apology is one thing, but he's bigger than the apology. Like who he really is from that apology, people would never know and imagine. But JID, he works with J. Cole. J. Cole put him on. He put everybody on Dreamville on. So that's a blessing in disguise. Is he going to defend J. Cole? He should. I mean, not like he's saying J. Cole is wrong. He's just saying that J. Cole looked out for them financially. He took care of them on a wealth aspect. Like here, I'm gonna bless everybody. J. Cole could have said, "Bam, this is mine," and move forward, but he didn't do that. You know, that's what you call a person that's looking out for his people and looking out for all the artists over there. But going back to the project, as far as the 15 track project, I want to hear it. I definitely want to hear it. You know, I think it would be dope for hip hop. The last time we got a good duo project, we got I'm about to say Jason. We got Jada Kiss and Fabulous. That was dope right there. That was 2017, right? Styles P and Dave East, Beloved. They were supposed to have a Beloved too. I don't know what happened. Um, Ransom and Conway last year was dope. Benny the Butcher and 38 Special was dope. I know Ransom and 38 Special is supposed to be doing something, so I want to see when that's going to drop. Um, who else? Dave East and Ransom was a dope project this year. Dave East and Young Chris, I like that 8 track project. That was dope right there. So I like when people are collabing and getting together. You know, we don't see that too much in hip hop, but I want to see more of that because it just gives us a different light, a different chamber of an artist and how they're actually kind of like blending their style and actually seeing more of them being challenged on, various production and rhyme schemes, creativity, the concepts that's on the album. Like I love that. And I feel like JID and J. Cole have that type of like synergy. They can come together, they can rap about, they're great at storytelling. That's one thing I like. They got the metaphors. We know that off the top. So we don't gotta worry too much about that. What else? I mean, we love about great rappers. Their wordplay is superb, great punchlines, you know, um, just their influence right now in hip hop is good, especially for the new generation. And also there's old heads that's actually feeling them too. So I believe like that project will be great for hip hop, especially right now what's going on in hip hop. I think that would be great. And I think it will inspire more people to do, you know, collab albums. I want to see more collab albums. I like when people are doing collab albums because it's just like I said, it brings a different side of an artist. Like you see more of who they are because you know the artist from their albums, their projects, and everything they put out. We're familiar with that. But when they're collabing with somebody else that has a polar opposite style or maybe even similar style, now you're going to see what y'all really about to talk about, what y'all about to rap about. Y'all let me know if you want to hear J. Cole and JID's project, y'all. I definitely for it. I'm for it. I want it. Bring it on. Post your comments below. Folks, smash Black Panther, the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Keep supporting the channel, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.